Oh, girl, I don't know nothing about no Roblox. Hey. Look, I feel like we dancing a little late now.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Two Women,
Two Opinions.
with your girl, Marty.
And Taj.
We back at it again with another one. You heard? I'm going to see Chris Brown tomorrow, y'all.
Oh, God.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. We just talked about this.
All right, well, let's go ahead and introduce our special guest. I know you guys seen us last Saturday at another studio. Was that last Saturday?
Girl.
Hey, my days are mushed together, I ain't gonna lie. But you guys seen us, and we did a good interview with Elevated Talkz. It was pretty dope. We love their vibe, but we got them here today. What's T?
Switch up.
Yo, Standout in the building. You know how I'm feeling.
Okay, you better come in like that.
Jingle. Okay.
Yeah, you got to pitch it, man.
Okay.
Shit,
I
you got to
like it.
pitch that shit.
So let's start by talking about last week. How did we enjoy it? I know I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah, it
We
was
had
a
a
good
great
time.
time. We was outside taking shots. He was a little late, but
That is
Tea
true.
time.
That is true.
but we had a great conversation. It was amazing. The studio vibe was pretty dope. They had snacks.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint.
Wine ain't paying you
Nah,
no
but
mind.
no, it was real dope. I
He
really
said, I got
enjoyed
water.
myself.
You better take
Okay.
that water.
I really enjoyed myself. What about you, Todd?
Oh, yeah. I had a great time. It was the dope vibe. Yeah,
Oh,
I like what y'all
thanks.
doing over there.
Yeah, like we that's the whole thing. Me and my boy Danny B and Dwight, shout out to Overdub. But we try to set a vibe for everybody. You know what I mean? We try to get everybody just relaxed and talking they shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. I want to hear the shit.
Probably
You
trying
know?
to
Yeah.
get people drunk,
Yeah.
too.
Well, you got me drunk.
I did.
Yes. And
I
then
did.
when we left and went to the liquor
Liquor
store.
store and got, look,
And got
my mama
another
ain't
bottle.
watching this. It was a little liquor involved.
It was just a little bitty.
Just a little
That
bit.
bottle, it was the
Just a
biggest
little-
bottle on the shelf.
Team drinking is very bad.
No, but yeah, we had a great time. And where can they see us, the episode with us, or even all the rest of the episodes? for you
Okay,
guys?
so the audio I just took it down because I got to re-put it up, like because the audio stopped midway. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna put it back up, but the videos and all videos you could go to Elevated One TV network on YouTube and you can see all that shit. Like rewatch that shit 1,000 times. I already got like 1,300 views somewhere like that. So
Hey.
you know they've been doing their thing. So I'm like, oh shit, we
they
moving.
fucking with Two Women to Opinion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They to be fair, they liked your stance on about women, and they liked your stance on like the whole the grooming. I don't know if we can say that on YouTube, but the grooming and stuff like that. They was like, oh, she might know something. I'm like, yeah. You
Did
should
they
have
like
seen.
my stance or slap the shit out of people?
Yes, they did like
Cool,
that too.
that's what I'm saying.
Somebody's like, I had
Yes,
like 3
y'all.
people fucking like send me like the emojis, the laughing emojis and shit. So yeah, they liked all that.
A mess.
I think I'm gonna make that into like a clip and shit. We gonna make that viral.
Oh, and then he said something about women got something. I was like, pussy.
Just flat out.
Straight
Flat
up.
out.
Like I
That's
mean,
insane. It was very uncut.
I was trying to go like the PC route, but
She just flat out
yeah,
said,
she
he
just,
really was. He was beating around the bush.
Yeah.
And she just said,
I was trying to be cool. I didn't want to offend nobody. I didn't want to offend you guys. I
Nah,
say the
nah.
viewers they know how I am, but I didn't want to offend,
I feel like
offend you
look, our
guys.
viewers know who we are, and we're very vulgar.
Yeah. So I was like,
I went straight to it. You couldn't
Yeah.
tell me Nathan.
yeah. Well, that's what I
like,
like. That's why I had to have you guys on there. 'Cause I'm like, okay, yeah, she don't filter. I listen to
That
it. Yeah, I like that shit.
I be trying. Like no, I don't. I don't think before I talk. I just be
That's
saying
really what
stuff.
he did.
Cause like one time I remember we was having a conversation. They both looked at me like, damn, Marty's just like that. And I was like, no. Let me clear it up a little bit. But then I kind of got back to the same thing. So I meant what I said, but I just had to make it a little cleaner.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is about me too. Cause like I'll say some shit, especially if I say something about women. They're like, wait, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then like they'll take a little bit of time, actually listen, think about it. I'm like, oh, maybe he was onto something, So yeah.
I think people kind of feel me when we talk about like women going home with men on the first night, and I be like, no, it's both of y'all fault. You feel me? Even though no means no for a woman, but you
Absolutely.
set yourself up going to his house. If somebody come to my house after a long
Yeah.
date of doing shit, you giving it up or take your ass
Yeah.
home. Now I'm not saying take it from them,
Right.
but that's gonna be in my head too. No shade, but it's
I
true. When she
agree.
say no, all right, but you gotta go. Get up out of
You
her.
gotta go home. I don't know how you
Like-
getting home either. If
like-
you rode in my car, bitch,
Like, did
you
y'all see
taking
that
over.
dude? He spent like 10 grand on that girl, flew her out and everything.
Right.
And when they was in the
and he
hotel
dropped us
room.
back off at the motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it was.
Right,
girl.
you
Don't
know
even
what it
play.
was. Like, get the fuck out of here.
She was always talking real jacked up to him too. Like, oh, wait till I see you. Ooh, it's over with. Yeah, then she
How
got
you
there.
think
when
she
trying
got
to get them
there?
cheeks.
She didn't get there by saying, "Oh, I would love to see the neighborhood."
Girl, let's go see some monuments. Some
Ain't we
artwork.
staying in the same hotel room? What that's supposed?
No,
Come on
and
now.
the funny part is like she had to tell some of her homegirls like, yeah, man's flying me out. He about to
It's
pay
the
for my
man, bro.
ticket.
It's the man,
He paid for my ticket. We got a hotel room and everything. You know
Until
what I'm
she
saying?
got
Like,
flew the fuck back home.
okay, no. At that point, you can take the Greyhound. I don't give a fuck. Like if
Oh,
you
he
ain't
paid for the
up for the
ticket.
assignment, next in line.
He
Thank you.
canceled her ticket. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah.
she dropped
To go
her
back
ass off
home.
at
Yeah,
the
so
airport.
she had to
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's on
paying
you.
your ticket.
That's
Well,
on
she
you.
would have came if she came broke. That's on her too. Shit.
Yeah, 'cause
that
what the
ain't on
fuck?
him.
What the fuck? Why would you?
Or suck some dick
Girl.
for a spare ticket.
At the
And not
airport.
Spirit.
Well, she might as well just gave it up to him then. Like, I
At
mean,
least then
you
know
already
the
got
man.
sucked dick back home.
Yes.
That's sad. That's a sad situation. Because you got to suck it. Now she got to suck random dick. She ain't even have a conversation
right,
with that
that's
person.
what I'm saying. At least she know that, man. But we wanted to kick this episode off with some topics. So you want to go first, or you want me to go?
Well, okay, I'll go first.
Well,
Well,
no, yeah, you could. Well, no, I should.
Yeah,
that
you
does
should.
make sense. All right, so the first topic I have for you, I'm gonna play the clip, and then we're gonna discuss.
okay.
Doesn't have to be around. The idea that a father needs to sit around like a second mother to make a child healthy is a fallacy. In fact, I'd say it's detrimental to the child. I see all these dudes out here, they have a kid and they basically become mother number two. Everyone should look at their father like a superhero. That's what you should genuinely view him as. It's hard to be a superhero if you're home every day arguing with your wife changing diapers. That's not what a man should do.
I can't get in line with that. I think presence is very important, especially for fatherhood, and that's why I tell dads all the time, bro, like be there.
So I don't know if you're in touch with Andrew Tate and some of the wild shit that he be out here saying, but they recently Season Crew, which I love their podcast.
Oh yeah,
They
me
super
too.
dope. They recently just did a clip and they talked about, their take on should the father be in the household more, or should he, just be handling his business outside the household?
I think he definitely has to have a presence. That's what I try to have with my son, even though like we two different households. Like I try to, like a lot of times he's with me on these podcasts and shit. He's behind the scenes and shit. And like when I'm coaching, same thing. You know what I mean? So I think that all fathers should have some type of presence in their child's life.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with what he was saying a little bit. Like, no, I get that. I feel like it should be like back in the day where the mom is taking care of the household and the dad is taking care of the outside. Now, he come home at night, of course. But like mom is changing Pampers. Dad should do that too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I kind of 50-50 agree with him. Like it's too much coddling. I feel like fathers are coddling their boys nowadays versus saying, "Hey, young man, go ahead and go play some sports."
I think that's the problem.
Go
though,
out,
ain't it?
da-da-da.
'Cause that's what the last generation taught us too. Like if you stay away too long, it's gonna create a harsher environment, especially for black men. So I don't know. Like you said, I 50% agree.
Yeah.
Like slightly agree just because I get like there might be a level of sensitivity that most men aren't used to, but I think that goes back to like men not being allowed to be vulnerable in certain
I agree.
spaces. So they kind of need to have that male role model that's going to be a little not only tough love but give you real love all at the same time.
Just like when I seen this clip on TikTok, this lady has said that most men don't receive flowers until they die.
Exactly.
So she bought her son and her husband some flowers, and she was like, "Have you ever gotten flowers before?" And he was like, "No, this is my first time," and it's actually pretty cool. So I just feel like stuff like that, hugging, having a heart to heart with another man isn't like. I just feel like we stereotype all of that stuff. So like I said,
and we make it seem
I
weak.
agree,
Yeah.
and then like with moms, like I know it's a lot of my friends, like female friends, they would say like, "Oh yeah, my mom, she used to do my brother way better. Like she treated him way
Yeah.
better. Like I got this, I got slapped inside my head, but he got put in the corner
Product
for her
of
when
it.
he got
Love
in trouble.
you, but product of it, okay?
But it's like with that, I feel like that plays a big part too. With everybody just calling them in and just saying, "Women, you'll be all right. You learn fast. You'll
Especially
be fine out
black
here in this world."
women.
And they even put into that perspective when we grow up, like you got a pussy, you should never be broke. Shit like that. It's kind of that. That scenario too. Like, nah, nigga, I want to work too. I want to go work too. Can I get a job
too? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of 50-50 agree. But I mean, I feel like it's a lot of coddling in the world with men.
I feel like
that's
because
why they all
it came
gay.
from Andrew
Not all.
Tate and it comes
Most
off
of 'em.
as like mad aggressive and he's super like red pill, like his whole logic is red pill. So I feel like when it comes from him, it sounds immoral. Like, no, I think we do need to love on our men a little bit more, but at the same time, we need to teach them discipline and hard work is a must. Because, you know, your looks and everything else can only get you so far. Your talents can only get you so far. So, you know, you got to be disciplined and you got to work hard for everything. So I think there's a lack of that. And again, the morality thing, like just with our generation alone, like a lot of men, I'm not going to say a lot, but a nice majority of men lack certain maturity and, you know, discipline. All that fun stuff. Yeah.
Well, I think that's like you're only mature to your circumstances. So like if you like you said, if you got coddled all the time and all that shit, yeah, you're not gonna be that mature.
Right.
But if you had to learn a little bit, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of maturity to you because you had to see for yourself. You had to grow up a little bit faster. You had to, you know, get it, like really, really get it. Shit, yeah, you're gonna be a little bit mature than the average, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so this young man went viral. He made a post and he said, paying all the bills in the house for a woman that didn't expect you to is way better than paying them for a woman that demands you to. IDK how to explain the logic, but it is what it is. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, but I'm not never paying all the fucking bills.
That's good. That's good.
I think like that's with anything. Someone expecting you to do something, it doesn't have the same effect as if they're like not expecting you to do it and you kind of just do it out the whim.
Right.
So I agree.
I think that's anything in life.
Yeah, I just feel like that's anything. But it was a lot of people on his post saying stuff like, it doesn't matter what she expect. You should take care. You still should take care of everything. I disagree with that shit. Like, we all human.
Yeah.
Inflation is a motherfucker.
Unless we sat down and had a conversation and said, you are the woman that I just want you to have kids and be barefooted at home while I take care of everything. That's a difference versus me saying, oh no, I'm the woman. You have to pay for everything and I'm going to just sit here looking pretty. Bitch, what? You crazy as hell. Well, you ain't gonna look pretty. I'm gonna tell you that. You'll be sitting there, but you ain't gonna look pretty.
Because who paying for you to be pretty? Okay. So my question to you, so if you not paying all the bills, so you don't believe in that kind of mentality?
I believe like, okay, so like they always talk about the traditions and blah, 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 and this is how it used to be. And, you know, like times is different, you know what I mean? So like, even if I got it, which 90% of the time I do, like you still gonna be responsible for something, you know what I mean? Like my last relationship, like it was a good balance. Like she had what she was responsible for. Even if I do more, like she's still responsible for something. You know what I'm saying? Like
that makes sense.
But I do agree with the point where if she's not demanding or she's not expecting, then it's gonna make you want to do more. You know, as a man.
I agree. That's why it stood out to me because I was like, that's a fact. Like if you just say, for instance, you just bring your spouse to lunch every day. They're not expecting you to do it, but the fact that they're not wanting you to do it every day and they're just like, oh, I know they're going to come around too. It's just like, you know, it's cool. And then they're on the other end like, oh, there's something I do every day.
A little bit more appreciation.
Yeah, it's versus that one day that they don't come, it's like, hello, I'm hungry. Well, bitch, you better go down to the cafeteria because ain't nobody got time for that. This is just something cute I was doing.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, though, it puts women in especially women. I'm not going to say, like, men don't do this either, but especially women, it puts you in a bad situation when you have your life solely provided for. What if the relationship don't work? Or what if he go broke? Now y'all both broke. So why not have everybody working and trying to grow and build a foundation of fortune and all that good wealth? And to me, it don't make no sense.
And I take that. Let's go back to dad.
Don't like it.
That kind of go back to dads too. How dad, you know, raised their daughters to be like, you don't need a man because your dad's gonna do it all for you. Because if you can't treat my daughter a certain way, don't worry because I'm gonna do it for her. I feel like that's a bunch of bullshit too because you're not always gonna be there.
No.
Sorry.
And there's a lot of fathers that say that shit but can't live up to it. So.
Exactly. Just because you can change her tire don't mean you can
Don't worry about it. All right.
Don't mean you going on a vacation with her, dad.
That'd be weird.
Well, no, like dads gotta they gotta kind of at some point in time they gotta take a step back anyway. Like the dad that's just always there. She 20-something years old, and they're just always there, like still kind of coddling her. Like that's gonna make that individual become a terrible
Facts.
person.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
She's gonna be a user and abuser.
Yeah.
That's all
Yep.
she's ever gonna do is look for
That's just
somebody
like
to
with
take care of
mama's
her.
boys.
And I think that kind of goes back to that mentality too, where women expect to be taken care of. Like nobody wants to put in the same amount of effort no more.
Fact.
It's always me, 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 me. It's that selfish thing, and I can't. If I was a man, I couldn't get hip to that, and
Me
vice versa.
either.
As a woman, like I can't get hip to that. You too selfish. I can't. Nah, I gotta hit a hard left.
I don't like that feeling.
But yeah,
I'm gonna give women a secret trick. Like if
You always
you
got some
I got tips in the back, you know what I'm saying, back here.
Secret
Hey,
trick.
if you like you just said, if you don't demand shit, if you on your own shit, but you give him that feminine energy and that peace, like he's gonna do shit for you regardless. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go out his fucking way. He gonna like, damn, I want to give her this, I want to buy her this. Oh, I seen some Balenciaga shoes, whatever. I'm a bless her with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we going on these dates, these trips. I'm gonna start planning because she's giving me that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I like it. The next clip I have for you talks about women and basically withholding sex in a relationship.
Hell no.
He said, "Hell no." Well, using it as a weapon more likely.
Against your husband and have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. But it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs. And I'll explain to you why. Sex is such a huge part of a man's identity. It's the way he emotionally bonds with us. And it's crazy because God wired his body this way. When a man experiences an orgasm, his body releases the bonding hormone, oxytocin, in such extraordinary amounts. I mean, women experience it as well, but men do 400% times more. And so that skin-to-skin contact mixed with an orgasm creates deep connection. And I never just want to be a great mom. I never just want to be killing it in the workplace. But I desired for my husband to find me to be a good lover. Look forward to coming home to me. And through difficult conversations, because I was never taught this kind of stuff, I had to learn how to not look at sex as a chore.
Very gentle. It's like a warm blanket. No?
Hell nah.
But that made me think like there is a lot of times that you hear women withholding sex, doing the whole 90-day rule thing. I would just want to see what kind of man he is and if he can hold out for 90 days. It's like a test, or maybe y'all get into an argument and that's the first thing that goes is the sex and you don't know when you getting it again.
No, that's out. That's out.
Just flat out.
That is out. That's gonna, like, most guys, that's gonna make them like not like that woman no more. Like, so they might stay with that woman, but they're gonna have like some kind of, in the back of their head, they're gonna be like, like I'm checking out. Yeah, I could do better.
I said I'm checking out.
Yeah, or what's gonna happen is, if, like, say you meet a guy and he you're making him wait 90 days and stuff like this, or if he has options, he's gonna explore those other options until you give him the pussy. That's just fact.
I never understood that.
I never understood that either.
Because if you like sex, you're going to do it anyways when y'all after the 90 days. So why not just see it? Why waste 90 days?
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
What if you get in the bed with this person and it's terrible? You like, fuck, this whole 90 days. I could have been
months.
I could have been a nympho out this motherfucker. What you talking about?
And then what if he turns out to be a great guy, but the sex is just bad? Like, that was just a waste for everybody.
Hell nah.
No,
Ain't nobody
got
time for that. That's the thing. Nobody
I ain't
got time.
saying you gotta jump
It's
his broom.
2022.
Girl.
It's somebody out there for everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody like
facts.
this kinky weird shit. It's poly relationships. You can have a sex cult if you want to. You can
so
basically
through,
do
Marty.
whatever the fuck you want to nowadays.
So
Like, you can
through,
have
Marty.
women, you can have men, you can have he, she's, you can have her, hers. It don't matter. Like, so you go find so if you're not good in the bed, that's your fault. I'm throwing that in there.
I don't know.
You don't know how to have sex, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Pornhub is free.
Nah, Pornhub is free.
It is. they even got cartoon characters and shit on there.
Got a little bit of everything for everybody.
Look. Hey, that cartoon shit is something different. Why would they do that to like Marge and them?
We not doing that right now. We not gonna get in
Y'all
depth
see
on what's
Peter
going
Griffin
on.
wife is on there like that.
No, I
see
Lois
that.
be throwing it back. That's
Marge
crazy
too.
for
Marge
me.
too.
Watch y'all watch. I'm
And then
through.
he fucking characters from different
I'm
shows.
through with y'all. Y'all watched it. Y'all ain't partaked in it. Like
I like to, because some people need to. Matter of fact, they just need to go out and explore or touch yourself.
touch yourself. Definitely do that.
Touching yourself is not a bad idea. Touch yourself so you can feel where it's good for you, and that will help you. And definitely if you like same sex, that will help you for others. But if you don't like the same sex, go touch somebody else. Just see how they feel. Or you touch somebody in the neck, but they do who?
I'm not gonna be an advocate for jumping on a man's broom on the first night, but I don't believe in withholding sex. No, I enjoy sex way too much to withhold it. So no, I don't believe in it.
You know, like for men, like I
had sex with Sean on the first night.
Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Just
I
be
mean,
real.
That was
I'm
the
not
vibe.
mad about it. Yeah, it might have been a vibe.
Look at me now.
Married.
I'm getting paper.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't know. You just gotta. You know.
I think if the vibe is there, yes.
The saying leap of faith.
I'm not. If I'm barely feeling this person, I'm not.
Yeah, of course not. If you, we not talking about that, Todd. We talking about if y'all already feeling each other.
Right. It's got.
You wouldn't be the one that say some dumb ass. Yeah, you not fucking somebody you ain't feeling, goofball.
Yes, but some women do feel pressured into that bullshit. So yeah, at the same time.
Okay, if you okay, let's talk about
that.
So remember, I was talking about the guy, and he said basically, I posted on Facebook. This guy, they was at a group trip out of town. This girl came, and this girl was like flirting with one of his homeboys like all weekend for 3 days straight. Talking about rubbing it down and rubbing it up, okay? And when it was time to go have sex, she said she didn't want to do it. He said she deserved to be raped or molested.
Oh,
that's too far for me.
Yeah,
I'm saying I would have been like, bitch, fuck you. You ain't give it up. You going back to the airport. But I don't feel like she should have been raped. I feel like he went like over the mountains with that shit. Like, and if you really got men out here that feel like that, that's super scary. Because it's like, damn, be careful. I don't know. Like, that's all I can say to my fellow women is be careful, because you do have men out there that feels that way.
Exactly.
And it's not like back in the day where you like hunching. We don't hunch no more. They want to fuck. So stop playing with these. Stop playing. Go home. Don't go up into somebody's apartment unless on your mentality.
No.
They not about that shit unless you be like, oh, no, it ain't about that. We already done talked about me coming up and chilling, and then he already know I ain't getting down like that. Unless you already had that conversation.
Right.
If they look a spick of horny, go home.
A spick of horny?
Well, I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, you shouldn't go to nobody's house if you're not.
That's what I'm saying.
In the back of your mind, you know there's a potential that you're going to fuck. All right? You shouldn't go to nobody's hotel. In the back of your mind, it's a potential you might fuck.
But back in the day, you know how many guys like back in the day used to go and real life go to their house and smoke a smoke session and then leave. But we've already had a conversation like, yeah, nigga ain't getting none. You know that, right? You're like, hell yeah, bitch, we just going to go smoke.
But you just never know either. That's my whole point. But I wouldn't be going to nobody's house off the first rip.
Like that girl with Yellow Beezy. He took her bowling. He took her out to eat. And then he took her back to his apartment.
Right.
As soon as we would finish bowling that last ball, I would have been like, I'm going home, sir.
Yeah.
My Uber outside. Unless I'm already
Not
like,
the
shit,
Uber
I'm about to go.
already
I'm about to
pulled
go
up.
fuck
Right. She
Yellow
ordered
Beezy,
that
baby.
motherfucker. She had that shit scheduled.
Yeah, they already outside.
Hey, I'm gonna need you here
Unless
at
it be in the
9,
back of my head, I'm
promptly.
like, oh, I'm about to go smash him, and I'm texting my homegirl like, yeah, I'm about to smash. So yeah. Like,
no, but either way, I don't believe in withholding sex, but also I'm not advocating for the first night. Now, again, if the vibe is right, I'm with it.
fuck
But
on the
I
first
ain't
night,
gonna-
man. Get that shit over with.
I
Get
feel
that shit
you.
over with.
It probably would save yourself
Just
a whole
like
lot
when
of
you,
bullshit.
just like when you turn 21, lose that virginity, don't wait for marriage, because that shit is
yeah,
bullshit too.
don't do that.
We just helping y'all skip over trials and tribulations in life. Anyways, all right, I have a scenario for you. We talked about this before on the show, and you just seem like super cool, laid back, and dope. So I feel like I kind of already know what you're gonna say, but I want to know. All right.
Shoot.
This is a scenario. I'm putting you in a scenario. So you're working at a job or whatever, and it's a young lady there. She's very beautiful. Y'all kind of do a little flirtatious stuff with each other sometimes, but it never really goes farther. You know, months down the line, y'all exchange numbers. Look, you in a scenario, put yourself in the scenario.
Okay.
Y'all exchange numbers and everything. Y'all get real cool, whoop-de-whoop. And as y'all talking, y'all basically talk about, you know, fuck Billy at work and, you know, stuff like that. Y'all really not talk about sexual stuff or nothing like that. It's always just a cool little conversation. Y'all decide to go out on a date and she reveals to you that she is a transgender woman. What is your next step to tell her? Because I know you're not into it. So what is your next step to tell her, I'm not into you or your kind?
Yeah, you know, so like back in the day, like I used to have this, you know, you remember the phones that that you could set off the ringers and shit. So I used to always blame it. Oh, I gotta go pick up my sister. But in this instance, you know, we cool. You know, I'm like, look, let's just stop it here, because you know, I don't have no, I'm not about to disrespect you, but at the same time, that's not what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, cut the deuces. I even pay for the check. Like here's
That's
the shit.
some real
nice.
ass shit.
Yeah.
This nigga in this live said, bye, bitch. And so, but I love that.
Cussing her out
And
all the way out.
I kind of, when I said that to you earlier, I was like, I kind of felt like that from you because you don't give me like a disrespectful vibe, like, oh, bitch, why would you leave me on?
Get
You
mad
know I ain't no gay
aggressive.
nigga. You can tell I ain't gay. Like, cause how can she tell? Even though it's not,
Yeah.
in their eyes, a transgender woman dating a straight man is not considered him being gay. That's
Yeah,
still
I
him
heard
in
that
their
too.
eyes.
Yeah.
So that's why I
My
just
eyes.
wanted to know, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not into that. But like, see, the thing is, for me, the person that has to scream that they not into all that shit is most of the time the suspect motherfucker and shit like that.
Yep.
So like, I'm gonna treat everybody how I want to be treated.
Amen.
I don't give a fuck what you, if you this, that, whatever. Like, everybody know how masculine I am. I don't have to prove what sex I like, right? You know. So in that instance, like, yeah, hey, bruh.
Nah, he gonna hit you with a bruh. Hey, bruh, it's been real.
This
It's
is
cool.
not me. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right now. I don't want to lead you on.
That's some real nigga
you know what
shit
I'm saying?
though.
And
But I got that vibe from you though. I really have got that vibe from you that you wouldn't, no matter what the circumstances is, you wouldn't disrespect somebody because it's like, nah.
Yeah,
I feel like we asked like my little brother this question. He could be like, man, why the fuck would you even ask me some stupid ass? But he's comfortable with sexuality, but he's young minded.
yeah. I mean,
He's definitely young minded, and he's like throwback. Like he probably would have said,
first,
hey,
ask questions later.
hey, not hit her, hit her, but he probably, oh yeah, my mama just called me, I gotta go. Something like the first one that you said. So that's why I want to know, because in this day and age, they're everywhere. And shit, them bitches look better than me sometimes. So I be like, damn, you look good, but I know you a dude. Cause I know it. I used to be a dude. And we've already talked about how I was so uneducated about the shit, where I was like, I didn't understand why you wanted to go change your whole sex. But then I have a friend that ended up transitioning, and I was like, oh. So mentally, it's a mental thing. Mentally, the man already feel like a woman since they was kids. And mentally, the woman feel. That's some crazy ass shit, ain't it?
I can't play with Marty today.
I love all people though. No shade. I love all colors, sometimes. All genders,
Shapes and
sometimes.
sizes. Marty, you ready for the halftime break?
Yes, if you would like your business to be shouted out on the show, please like and subscribe to all our pages. Go to Vegas Hype Media Network. Go to the top of the screen. Follow all of their pages. After you do all that, message us on 2 Women to Opinion, and we'll go from there. Y'all, I finally got access to the page, so y'all might be getting late replies, but I'm gonna reply back though. Just on my time. Thank you.
Y'all know I'm still. I got it. No trip. She may not get it, but I got it. I can't play with you.
Okay, so first let's start out with Vegas Hype Media. You know where we at, Vegas Hype Media. Go to vegashypemedia.com. Go at the top of the screen. You'll see all the social media platforms. Click on them, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Next, you have me, Famous Gems. You go to famousgemz.net. You get your press-ons. I know y'all can still wear swimwear. Like, it's okay. It's starting to get a little cool outside. Well, not over there, but not here. You can get swimwear, all that good stuff. Next, we have Transcend Jury. You can find them at transcendjury.com or on Trends and Jewelry on Instagram. You know what it is. We got the bees on. It all means something. I got my wealth and abundance all the time. I wear it every single day. Next, we got Todd. What you got for us?
You got Wild Bartending for all of your private bartending needs. You can DM me at Taj Wild or email me at tajwilder91@icloud.com.
She will be bartending my party naked.
And it won't.
This is her first naked event. Thank God. Next.
If I get another DM from some old nasty ass men. All right.
And next we have damn, who next on my list? I'm doing this off the dome, by the way. Next we have Big Head Unique Designs. You can find them at Big Head Unique Designs on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and at bigheaduniquedesigns.com. Next we have Creative Hands and Minds. You can find them at Missy Harris on Facebook or at Missy Harris Instagram. Sorry, I'm doing this off the dome. Next, we have, last but not least, we have Hazazi Man. You can find them at Hazazi-Man on IG or HazaziMan.com. She's so rude. It's like I'm playing. What you got for us as far as the song of the day?
The song of the week is called Ex-Boyfriend, and it's by Rob Beck or Ray Beck.
Of the week.
Of the week. I said.
Did you get my...
That was, again, it's Rebecca.
Rebecca!
Stick at me. And the song is called Ex-Boyfriend. Shut up, Quan. Shut up. I tried. All right, it's on you.
Well, I was going to go ahead and give him the opportunity to let them know where to find him at and everything before we go into the Netflix and the gag.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You can find me at Elevated One Network on Instagram, Standout KO on Instagram. That's my personal page. You could definitely find us on Elevated Talks on all platforms, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, all that shit. You'll catch them on there too. You'll catch them on YouTube on Elevated One TV Network. You know how we do.
Yeah.
And that's on period. I'm just playing. All right, so for our Netflix of the week, it's called Day Shift. All right, let's watch this preview and get into it. It's a scary black movie. I mean, scary.
It's gonna be out in Los Angeles.
So what's on the agenda today?
Close your eyes, my son. My eyes are closed.
Like every day.
What are you doing in my room?
Not Granny.
Hunting vampires.
Oh, yeah, kiss Granny.
Money.
Vampire hunting is
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty fucking cool. And I know Jamie Foxx is about to be funny as shit. He know he gonna have moments in there where he's just doing funny shit. So I can't wait to see it. It is on Netflix. It's out already, so we can just go ahead and watch it, you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have anything else before I gag us out?
No, we appreciate you coming though.
I appreciate you guys
Such
for
a
having
lovely
me.
guest. Yes.
So for the gag of the week, it's some funny shit that I found on the internet. So let's get into it. This is another stop interrupting people's prayers for they whoop y'all ass.
Cover them with your precious blood. Yes, God. Cover their minds. Keep their minds on you. God, keep them in perfect peace. God, let them
It was
do the right
so
thing
hard to
today.
not laugh out loud.
Give them a conscience. Wear that nerve. Let them do the right
The nerve.
thing. Do it for your glory. God, make them walk up.
She smacked him so hard he still singing.
God, make him walk up right.
God, cover them for people that's going to try to do them wrong. God, cover them in your name, Jesus. God, we ask that you bless them. Let them excel. Let them, we ask that you cover them with your precious blood.
So like the other one we did, like y'all really need to. First of all, y'all know black people don't play about their
Especially
prayers
in black
anyway.
mamas. Okay.
And she telling them to cover, so it must have something probably happened in the family, or they probably was just praying before eating. You just never know.
That's why you don't have that many kids.
He
Somebody
walked
gonna be the
around
clown.
playing the shit, and she knocked him.
I
That
know, I
had to
felt-
sting a little
felt her
bit.
cock
I know
back.
because you
Yeah.
know black mamas they hit hard though. No
Yeah.
shade, like.
Sure.
But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning into another episode of Two Women, Two Opinion, and we out.